Hey guys, welcome to Avatar Academy. Today we are exploring your innermost self, which is the infinite cosmic self. I'm going to guide you through a little journey. Before we start, I want you to consent to your higher self to guide you in a way that you will say, I'm really open to this. I can surrender into my inner guidance to kind of navigate me through the journey. I won't mind if there is miraculous sensations arising, and I can just be relaxed. I'm ready to just be receptive and relaxed. Okay? And if you say this, you can say it from your heart out. So this just gives your subconscious mind, which is operating your human experience, a yes to actually get cozy, right? So it will help your nervous system get cozy. It will help your awareness just also feel more fluid, because we're having a quantum journey here. And if you journeyed with me before, then you know what's up. And if not, you're about to find out. So please find a spot where you can relax. Now, perhaps you want to be sitting down. I think that might be the best, but just be like undisturbed, okay, for the next 30 minutes. This is not going to be just a guided meditation. It's going to be sort of like a self-inquiry, okay, with my guidance. And alright, set yourself up, press pause if you need to, and then hop back into this video, because here we go. Om. Om, om, om. Find yourself in the space of your being. When I say in the space, notice that this space has a depth, and you can feel your awareness expanding into depth. How deep in front of you is your awareness expanding? Just feel into it. Notice if also your awareness expands behind you, and that would be like behind your back or behind your head. Are you also aware of that space? Now feel the width of space, like left of you, and however far left you can go, and then feel to the right of you. And then feel down and up, and however far up you can go, just feel the spaciousness. And then also beneath yourself, however far your awareness can go beneath yourself. So we now feel that we are awareness, and that we can also shift that awareness into different directions, but then also try to feel with your awareness the space around you all at once. Now, if it feels a little bit hard for you to feel all directions at once, then maybe you can just spiral a little bit and go around left to right, and then spiral around, or up and down and then spiral around, and just try to then give some speed to the spiraling, so it becomes almost feeling everywhere all at once, right? Yeah, cool. Now relax. Relax your awareness and just give your mind, body, and your subconscious permission again to become a little bit more relaxed this time. And just slide into this permission. And when you relax, feel where is your attention coming from. Feel this spatially. where are you observing these different directions that we can expand our awareness into? Are you centered in your head, or is it more like your chest? Is it your solar plexus? Where does your awareness come from? Where would be like the root of where you're actually looking from? Now, this may be even like beyond your head, like behind your head or above you. It can be in your heart, it can be in your forehead. Just kind of feel at this moment where this center is for you, where your awareness, your attention is mostly focused. And then, wherever that may be at this moment, bring your awareness onto itself. Imagine even like flipping the awareness onto itself. So instead of looking outside, like you start to look inside. And then imagine in this center of your awareness, which is like where you're feeling the awareness mostly. Imagine it has a gravity pull. Imagine now that awareness that has been behind you, in front of you, left of you, right of you, beneath you and above you, is all gravitating to this center. It's like you're collecting the awareness, and also the awareness of your whole body, and the awareness of your perhaps thoughts, and even what you did before, what you want to do after, so future and the past. Bring all of your awareness to this center, or allow the gravity of this center to just bring your awareness in. So just imagine like there's a gravitational pull to the center of your awareness, and you're coming. Like all of these little drops of awareness, they were everywhere, they're just like coming into the center. And now imagine this center of your awareness to have a nucleus, which is a center point. Just a little tiny dot. Feel that dot and see in your imagination that dot in the center of this gravitational pull that we created around the center of your awareness. So find a little dot. Now for some of you, it might feel like your awareness center is like fluctuating, it's not in a steady place, and maybe if you start to see this dot, the dot also might seem to be like moving from one place to another. Now, that's completely okay. I just want you to, in your imagination, tell the dot to stay fixed at one point. Okay, so in the space of your being, now you have the center of your awareness, and there is a little dot. Just a little dot, and it's just staying there. And now we're going to imagine the dot to have a gravitational pull. And just slowly fixing our attention to the dot. And then the gravity of the dot is going from 1 to 2 to 3 and becoming a little bit stronger, and you feel that just effortlessly your attention is getting fixed onto that dot. And then 5, 6, 7, you're just going closer to the dot. And 8, 9, 10, you are sort of in front of that dot. You really zoomed in with your attention to that dot. And now you could say that either you zoomed in and sort of became smaller, or you zoomed in and it feels like the dot became bigger. So we'll just stay fixed on a dot for a second there. And then we're going to imagine that the dot is a portal. And we are actually going to allow the gravity of the dot to pull us in. So imagine passing through the dot. And when you, in your imagination, allow that you have passed through the threshold of this dot, the nucleus of your awareness, now you emerge on the other side of your awareness. And you're still aware, but here's what we did. We just flipped the awareness onto itself, and then we went through the root of the awareness on the other side. So there was a little wormhole jump. And now you imagine yourself to be on the other side of awareness. And on this other side of awareness, you're looking, you're still aware. Notice if there is anything appearing in your imagination or there is nothing there. Maybe there are unicorns there or something. Maybe now that I mentioned the unicorns, they pop up in your imagination. But let's say before I mentioned the unicorns, was there anything there for you? And if not, then we'll just go with nothing. We just came on the other side of awareness, there's nothing there. Now, if you experienced anything on your own, by yourself, when you flipped your awareness and walked through that point, that center point, that nucleus, please drop a comment later and tell me, what did you experience? I would love to know, and we can take it from there. Okay, I'll make sure I'll reply to your comments. Now, if you just came through the point and now you're looking at the other side, then here is a question that I'm going to ask you. Also, if you're seeing some things when you went through the point, you can also try to feel what is the answer to this question. So here we go. You passed through the dot. I did the same. Now, first question is, are we in the same place now? When you came through the dot and I came through the dot and everybody else who's watching that video came through the dot, here's a question that you need to listen to. The answer will arise in your intuition. So just be open, and I will ask a yes/no question. Is all of us that passed the dot now in the same place? Yes or no? Please just feel it with your intuition and tell me if this is a yes or a no. Okay. Now, if you're getting a more complex, a more nuanced answer, please drop a comment and later and tell me what is your impression, what is your intuition saying. Now, for the sake of this journey, I will assume that the answer that most of you are getting is yes, and we are now all in the same place. And then I will just ask another couple questions to anchor us with this intuition that we're going to use for this inquiry. Okay, so first, these are going to be yes and no questions, so you can just feel if that's true or not. The statement that I make, you're just going to feel if that's true or not. So here's one. We are now beyond space and time. Is that true or false? We are now beyond space and time. Yeah? Alright. Please drop a comment and tell me how this went for you. Let me give you another one. There is nothing here. Okay, and that may be true or false, and like we're not looking specifically for true answers here, we're just playing with it. Okay, so are we down beyond space and time? And then there is nothing here. Let's pose a question like that. Then also there can be another way to ask. There is no objects here, but the awareness is here. Would that be true? Now, if you're still experiencing objects, that's not true. But if there's no objects here and there is still awareness here, then that is true. Please let me know in the comments. Now, we said already, we are outside of space and time. Yeah? If that is true, then there is no space here. There is no depth. There is no width. There is no height. Is that true? And let's say like this. Me, the experiencer of this, no space, no objects experience, I am formless. Is that true or not? So let's say it's true that you're formless. What are you? If you do have a form, maybe you're not formless. That's not true. So what's your form? What do you look like? What are you? If you have no form, then what are you? If you do have a form, then what is your form? What do you look like? Okay, so we're going into a deeper feeling. We're expanding the intuition, and we're just like leaving some openness for answers, or perhaps pictures or ideas to arise. Okay, so let's ask another, a little bit more complicated question, but allow it to be effortless. Allow the answer to come effortlessly to you. So, whatever you may be, okay, now that you're outside of space and time, or perhaps not, depending on what answers you receive, they might vary for different individuals out there. But let's say from this perspective, where you are now, what is your relationship to your human identity? Can you intuitively describe that relationship? Are you something that is experiencing your human identity, or is your human identity experiencing this something right now? Or it is both true? Okay, so let's see if it is true or false. If I make a statement, and this might be different for you individually, this is not like an absolute truth, I'm just looking for what you will sense, what you will experience. If this is true for you, so feel into your own intuition. Don't try to look for the answer intellectually or something like that. Just feel into it. Okay. So, would it be true if I said that from outside of your human identity, outside of space and time, so if we can call this a screen, let's then imagine the screen and we can see the world around our physical body as a screen, and we can project our awareness back into that screen, back into the body, back into the first person experience, back into our left foot, back into our right foot, back into our arms and our hands and our fingers, and we can twiddle those fingers and stomp our feet on the floor so we can get back into the immersion with this game of life that we are experiencing as human beings. And coming into the space, into the depth, into the width, into the height of this screen, becoming fully grounded in your fascinating first-person human experience. Now, allow yourself to fully drop in, but then tell me, are you still also outside of space-time? Formless. And at the same time in the screen. Being yourself, being your beautiful individuality. Would it be okay that you have at the same time awareness of both of these perspectives? Would it be okay to have awareness of yourself outside of space-time and yourself in the first-person immersion together? Could you have these experiences together, joined in your everyday waking life experience? Would it be okay if you could just effortlessly state, if you just effortlessly was left with this two perspectives joined into one? Can we allow for that to stay like this, effortlessly joined through the rest of your life? This perceiving, this knowing. If that's something that's completely effortless and you can also allow it, then just say yes and allow it to be so. And I'm thanking you for this journey. I'm thanking you for your time and presence. And join me in more journeys where we can go and see what else is up when we are experiencing world in this quantum way. Can we open doors to new types of experiences in the screen? Can we have some more animation? Can we have some special effects? Can we have some magic? Can we have some allowances for more magic to start to appear on the screen? We're gonna explore that in the next episodes. For now, if you enjoyed this journey, you can maybe press that like button for me. Maybe subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'm just now opening my eyes, and let's come into the screen and experience my head talking on the screen and me not seeing you physically on the other side, but saying, hey, even though I don't see you, much love, okay? So yeah, that's it for today. Have a good one. Bye.